before I go into detail on the 880, I want to explain to you, this is the new small Vari-Lite. So you see it's a smaller size, compact unit. That was the design when it was created, was to make something small and compact. So it's physically a smaller size. In addition, there's 3 different models. There's the VL440, 770, and 880. And sometimes that confuses some people, thinking they're all completely different lights and which one's which. Well, the reality is they're all the same fixture as far as all the features and attributes, but they each have a different lamp and a different output that they can do. And that output determines why you might want to use them. Maybe you want a 400 watt because you're just doing a small venue and you don't need the power of an 800 watt or a 700. So there's different choices for lamps. They can't be intermixed. You have to buy one each way because there are some changes to the lamp housing and the lamp socket and the ballast. So you have to buy one of those 3, but they all have the same attributes that we're about to go through. So the VL880 has a zoom in it from 15 degrees to 36 degrees. So again, from 15 to 36 degrees. So it gives you a good, nice, average size zoom range. The 880 gives you 19,000 lumens of output. It has a rotating gobo wheel, which again can index and also rotate at all different speeds. It also has a fixed gobo wheel. And the fixed gobo wheel gives you a number of different fixed gobos to choose from. And that can, of course, this is on a scroll so I can demonstrate them to you, but it also can snap quickly to them or between them. And of course you can do the gobo scrolls like this as well. The VL440, 770, and 880s all also include a variable frost and prism. Sorry, I didn't remember the queuing. So you have a prism, and the prism is an independent rotating prism. You can rotate it, of course, at different speeds, and you can rotate the pattern behind it or not, depending on what pattern you have selected. There's also a variable frost that again is independent, so you can frost it out to create a wash-like effect. And the fixtures also include an iris, iris. And of course, they have color mixing, CNY color mixing, and a fixed color wheel. So you have a number of choices as far as that as well. And again, like all Vari-Lites, they have the smooth, even dimming and strobing. It's just hard to show that without making you go crazy with all the strobes. But I welcome you at any point, especially when we've wrapped up, to come up, look at the fixtures. If there's anything in particular you want to see, let us know, and we'll program it in and show you any functions you'd like to see as well on any of the products. Go ahead and just leave that moving forward. So that's the VL880. As I said, there's also a 770, which is just a different lamp, and that product has 15,000 lumens, a little over 15,000 lumens. And then there's the 440, which is 9,000 lumens.
So is this all about lamp life? Is that why you're talking about with the lamp?
Not really about life, just giving different choices. There's a little bit difference in price as well, based on the lamps.
Which is the longest lamp life one?
I think they're all about the same.
They're all the same?
I think they're about the same.
All right.
Yeah.
So I thought. So it's not really about lamp life, it's just about the 770 and the 880 use 2 different types of technology of lamps. The 770 is more of a standard MSR short arc, where the 880 is the new Platinum 35. So they're different technologies as well.
So it's about cost?
Yes, about cost and performance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
The more you pay, the more you get.
Right.
Usually.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So there's no long life lamp version that you have?
What was that one? There was 6.
How heavy are those?
The small ones.
They're
24 kilos.
24. 25.
And then 25.
25.
24.9.
These are pretty light. I mean, you guys can actually carry through.
That's good.
It's easy.
Yeah,
well,
Lifting lights, I don't think so.
It's easy.
People would like t-shirts in it.
Yeah.
Is this
Exactly.
is this
If I can
the,
carry, you guys can do it. No problems.
is this the replacement for the like a VL6 or something like that? Is that what it's
Yeah, in that range, yes,
Yeah.
Correct.
of the 2500.
It
Oh, 2500.
it is pretty close in terms of lumens. It is pretty close to the VL3000, but it is not a replacement for VL3000.
Yeah.
But if you require something that is really bright in the theaters or any outdoor shows, can do the jobs.
Well, as long as it's not 440. 440 is only 9,000 lumens.
No, that's 440 is a full lamp, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's such a low
It
power.
must be a lot cheaper.
Are they all fan cooled?
Yes, and the fans are regulated and driven by the software, so they're trying to maintain the best that they can.
So is there different modes, like a stealth mode?
Not currently, no. And the 440 has less fans than the other two. There's 2 more fans that were added to the other two.
It really is about applications and price point. So some of the permanent installs, you may not need the intensity opt for the 440s and 770s, whereas the rental companies who prefer to have the intensity opt for the 880s. They were designed to be a replacement for the 2500s, which was built on the platform for the VL6. But the 880, for example, delivers many more features and attributes for about 10% the price. 10% less.
And one other thing on all of these products, the small Vari-Lites, is they all also have an optional DMX module that can be attached to the side of the unit. And that DMX, optional wireless DMX module will give you wireless DMX. There's 3 different versions, because in the world of wireless DMX, there's different companies that provide it, and you might own one brand and somebody else might own another brand. So we decided to go ahead and make 3 different versions of that wireless DMX module. So you can purchase it in Lumen Radio, Wireless Solutions, or City Theatrical. That way that gives you the flexibility if you want wireless DMX to match your other systems that you might have. And those just attach on the back side of the unit, little tiny module that fits in the book of the light and has the antenna. And that's available for any of the 440, 770, or 880.
Are they RDM?
Not currently, they're not RDM. But we will be adding RDM to the Vari-Lite line here soon. Any other questions? So the next product I'm going to talk about are our LED lights. We have the VLX here, which is an LED wash light. And this uses a very unique system.